everybody, Todd McFarlane here. Let's talk about our new Build-A-Line. One of the Build-A-Line coming out in 2021. This is it. Except we're going to try something a little bit different. We talked to the retailers, and you're going to be able to pre-order the initial figure here pretty soon. We'll tell you when, but I just wanted to walk you through it so you mark your calendar on how to get the figure. At the end of the day, here is the figure that you're going to be able to build. Let's just cut to the chase and get the figure here. You got your Joker bot. He's going to have like big wings. They're going to be articulated. The wings are going to move. All these fingers are going to move on it like this. You're going to have the head. It's going to be able to spin. You're going to have the Batman, and then you're going to have the Joker. Lots of cool detail, front and back, that's on him. And by the time you put the wings on it, this dude is going to be massive, right? By the time you stand him, he's going to be tall. He's going to have the big wings. The question is, how do you get all of these figures? So let's walk through it. Get your notepad because this is a little bit unique for us, so let's go through it. The first one is going to come in our Batman Beyond. Obviously, like in the past, it's going to take you 4 figures, right? But they're going to come out one at a time instead of all at the same time. So, first one coming out, Batman Beyond. And as you can see, there's the torso and beginning of your build for the Joker bot. If we turn it around, you can see there's the other pieces that are going to be in there, right? So that is part 1. And how is this going to work? Well, let's look at it. In April is going to become part 1. Part 1 in April. That is the Batman Beyond. Then in June, mark your calendar, June, you're going to get part 2. What figure is that? Shoot, let's show it to you right now. A character called Shriek. Look at that guy. He looks cool. Black and white. A little bit of clear in there. Right? This guy looks awesome. That's a toy. I'd put that on my shelf. So he's going to be the second part of the build. Shriek. For all of you that have been asking, and there's a bunch of you that have been emailing us, want it. Then in August, you're going to get part 3 of the build. And how do you get part 3 of the build? Shoot, that's easy. You just buy Batwoman Beyond. Look at her, Batwoman Beyond. She's going to have the wings. The wings are going to be articulated on the back here. This one isn't, but the one you'll get will. These 2 wings will spread out, and then her arms will actually go into and click into those holes so she can flap like a bat, and the wings will go with her. But you're now going to have Batman Beyond, and pretty soon Batwoman Beyond. Remember, August, part 3, August. And then finally, to complete your Joker bot, October of this year, you're going to get part 4. And part 4 will now not only complete your Batman Beyond series, it will also complete your Joker bot. And who's the character for that one? It's a character called Blight, but we're not going to do Blight, the guy that looks like he's going to church or some kind of banker's meeting. We're going to do cool Blight, right? We're going to do the one that looks like he's geared up, ready to take on any of the bad guys, especially Batman and his crew. So we're going to do this cool one right here. We just began sculpting this one, and as soon as we have some models, we'll show it to you. So remember, 4 parts coming 4 times during this year, every other month, and then you're going to get the Joker bot. So that's it. There's a big announcement. Hope you enjoy it. Got any questions, let us know. Thanks.
Welcome back, everyone. Toys here, and I am back yet again to give you guys another news update. Thank you to Todd McFarlane. I love when he comes on social media. This guy is just always having a great time showing off all the new toys. I'm having fun. You're having fun. He looks like he's having a blast. So that's some nice energy when he's showing off all these brand new upcoming DC Multiverse. Now we're going to be doing things a little bit different, apparently. We're going to have a Build-A-Figure over a few months for most of the year, and we got a better look at an in-box packaging for the upcoming first figure for the new Build-A-Figure. This is Batman Beyond, of course. Did a video on him a while back. He was already announced. Looks like some extra hands, some batarangs, and then, of course, the first part for this Joker bot. Now, if you're not familiar with Batman Beyond, The animated series is one thing. They kind of continued it into the comics, and then they went full on like comic book mode. So it kind of sort of ties in, kind of sort of doesn't. It's whatever you really want to make of it at this point. It's DC Comics. Second figure in the wave is going to be Shriek. Now, again, I'm kind of interested. This is a good experiment to see how this will go. Keeping pieces for multiple months, multiple figures, getting them, and then finally having the figure at the end of the year as opposed to the same day buying the entire wave. But Shriek looks great. Again, more based on the comics. Got a little sound effect for him. This is Walter Shreve in the animated series. He worked for Derek Powers and then went off on his own. And actually, it was a great... Go check out Babel. That's a great episode. But this next figure is... Spoilers, in case you're wondering. This is the future's Dick Grayson's daughter. This is Elena Grayson. I am not too familiar with the origins of this female Batman Beyond, but she looks great. It's cool. It'll go well with Terry or Tim or whoever's underneath it. That's what I mean. Batman Beyond has become very confusing in the comics. Let's just keep the animated series because Blight is coming. Not Blight as you know him, Derek Powers in the business suit, of course. It's Derek Powers in like an exoskeleton Iron Man suit. Again, from the comics. I think it has mostly to do with him holding his body together because, as you know, yeah, he's like walking nuclear reactor. Went down in a sub. The WB thought it was too scary for kids, and then Blight really never came back. Hey, it is what it is. The Build-A-Figure, though, is actually pretty cool. And I guess, you know, putting Blight in the suit is just a little extra. But the Build-A-Figure is this Joker robot. And again, don't really know much about this. The figure itself is wild. Has a spinny head, Joker on one side, Batman on the other. Kind of looks different from this. Don't know if this is exactly what they're going for. But, you know, Batman Beyond with the Joker, which is another fantastic movie. Return of the Joker. He came back in this form. DC Comics went another way, it looks like. But in either case, really cool. Building a figure over an entire year, that's interesting. It's an interesting sort of experiment, and let's see how it goes. So I'm curious to know what you guys think. Comment below, let me know. Let's talk everything DC Multiverse and Batman Beyond. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember, let's get ink and Spellbinder, and man, there's so many Batman Beyond characters. And when they do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.